So guitar store licks. Licks that you play when you're in a guitar store. A very intimidating place. I have to be honest and say that I rarely plug into an amp in a guitar store because there's always somebody down the room who's way better than you. To be fair, there's maybe somebody at the other end of the room who's playing Enter Sandman really badly. So today's lesson, a very quick one, is one of the guitar store licks, which I do. You know, I don't want to do anything too complicated in case I make a fool of myself. So I try and do something that's quite easy. And I think, what's the first chord that you play when you pick a guitar up in a guitar store, just to make sure it's in tune? I tend to go E or A. So today's riff, guitar store lick, is something in E. And it's not too difficult, honest. So let's go on with the lesson. So I'll play it first and then we'll go over it. This is my number one guitar store lick in E. So not too much in it. So the most important thing here is when we start, always do a slide down your strings. Hit the open E string, bottom string. And then up, catch, top, E, B, open. It's rock and roll. Now the next part, we're going to the 4th fret of the G string, 4th fret of the E string. So I slide into that. Down one. Down another one. So far we have. One more time. And then we go to the 1st fret of the G string. Sorry, open G string, hammer onto the 1st fret of the G string, and then the B and the E open again. Now just when you hit the top E and B open, slide your finger on the 3rd string up to the 2nd fret and up to the 4th fret and hit all those 3 strings. Okay, what we have so far. Now for the next part, we slide up to the 11th fret of the D string, over to 9 of the G, 11 of the G, pull off to 9 of the G, back to 11 of the D, and then we go to the B string, 12th fret, bend it up a full tone, lay it back down, and then we go to 8 and 9 of the G to finish. So that last part. And the whole thing slowly. And one final time. And that is one of my go-to guitar store licks in E. I hope that was helpful. If you happen to be in a guitar store anytime soon and you're trying an instrument, feel free to have a go at that. As ever folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World 2. Cheers for now.